Is that what you see?
Definitely. Yeah, and I just said to the players after, you know, it's a great, like, if there's ever any self-doubt with any of us about ourselves or about our teammates or staff or anything like that, today's a great reference point to say to ourselves, yeah, we can play at this level, we do belong at this level, and hopefully that will be a good driver for us going forward, because let's be honest, winning, I've learned quickly, to get anything out of a Premier League game, you have to give everything. You have to give everything. But when you do and get something out like today, the feeling in the dressing room is just unbelievable. And, you know, while we were waiting for a couple of the guys to come back in who were doing some initial media, you could hear some of the older boys talking about bottling the feeling up, because, you know, this is, you know, it's unique. So, so like I said, it's a great win, important win. We needed it, but that's all it is, and we've got to use it now as a real help for us to improve. But we only do that by working even harder. Can't take anything for granted. Yeah, obviously, brilliant win. You know, to win a game against Liverpool, you have to play well and you have to have big moments, particularly in both boxes, and we did with scoring the goal and creating some more chances, and obviously the saves and the defending that we did in our box as well was fantastic. In terms of the result, that's what it is, a positive result that we needed because of the run that we'd been on. But also it's a really positive result and win on the history and nostalgia around the game, you know. And I know that Forest supporters, when the fixtures came out after getting promoted, would have looked at when today's game was going to be, and I'm pleased that we've pleased, you know, many generations of supporters today. So so that was good as well. But I go back to it's only a win. We're nowhere near the league position that we want to be in, and the points tally that we would have hoped to have had by now. But at the same time, it's give us a good reference point now to build on. But that's what we have to do. You don't just want that to be words. We have to really look to do that. Exactly, but we needed to. I said to the players before the game, you know, a big game needs big moments, need big performances, and I thought we got that. You know, we got that, and we got some good attacking moments first half. That's what I was saying. You know, the game was always going to look as it was, with them having possession and territory. There's no shame in that. We're playing Liverpool, but at the same time, you've got to think about how you can win a football match, and it actually went as we thought. You know, by getting into counter attacks and actually challenged the boys first half, because we got in some really good positions first half to go and make the most of, and we didn't capitalise on it, and challenged the front three in them moments to do a bit better, and also with the transition passes on turnover, because we've not been great at that in previous weeks, no doubt about that. And I'm not saying we were perfect today, we're far from it. We've got to improve, but it was an improvement, and like I said, it gives us a good reference point now to build. But the mentality has to be to get back in the training ground and just work even harder. You know, we're still nowhere near where we want to be in the league, points tally, etc., etc. So, you know, if there's any sign of complacency, then I'll be right on it. Yeah, the central Liverpool are top team, you know, and the way Jurgen makes them play is, you know, I admire it, you know, and I have done, not just planning for this game, I've done for years. But if you can clog up a little bit of the middle of the pitch, it is still a risk because of the delivery they have from wide and the players that they got out there. And even when Trent comes on, and you know, we've had to go to a back five just to get a match up on him. But in the end, it worked, because I might be wrong saying this, but I can't remember too many clear-cut chances from sort of open play. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I felt no, you can't say you felt comfortable in the game, but I never felt at, you know, the opposite to that. So yeah, good day's work, but that's all it is. Let's crack on.